Welcome back to the 308sniper kill house. We're back for another night of airsoft. We've got a few players in tonight, and we're just getting them out and ready for the first game. First game of the night will be a team deathmatch. So we're going to get that underway in just a second. Players are just getting themselves loaded and ready to go. Team deathmatch. If you've not watched the stream before, this is always our starter game. Just a straight shoot 'em up, and he's won by a total number of player kills. So the respawn buttons in each respawn will count how many kills, and the team with the least respawns will win overall. So the team that's died the least amount will win, and we'll be getting this game going in a couple of minutes. They're just getting themselves ready now, and they'll be heading out. Going to be one player down on the first game. Second game we'll have all players in play. One of them's just a bit late arriving, so we're going to get the games underway. Okay, so players are just starting to enter. The marshal is just explaining what the respawn buttons are. So let me get that up here. There we go. So welcome. As you can see, we have the green team in the top middle camera. I'll put that on the chat as well. Someone was asking the other day. So green team. Spawn in the top middle camera, and the red team will respawn on the top left camera. There we go. Marshall's just explaining the buttons to them now. So simply when they come to respawn, they come back to their respawn area, press the button, wait 5 seconds, and then straight back into the game. So I'd say this one's just a shoot 'em up, just designed to warm all the players up, get them used to shooting each other again. We've got 4 newbies in there as well, so to get them all warmed up to the game. So Marshall's just getting them all in place, and then we'll get this one going. Okay, so here we go, 3, 2, 1, and we have game on. So all a little bit slow out of the block there. It does count down. I don't understand. It does count down. Game starting in 3, 2, 1. It's almost like some people wait for it to say go. So we've got some quite tentative people here. Some of them have flown straight out. The others are being a bit more tactical about it, a bit slower. As I say, a couple of these are newbies, so first time to CQB. Let's see if they can find anyone to shoot. So we have our first couple of deaths there. Looks like we've got one for each team. There we go, yeah. Looks like we've got another player down as well. So that is the red team. They'll come now for their next respawn. Just make sure that's being triggered. Yes, it is. So 2 respawns to the red. 1 to the green. Now 2 to the green, so it's even Stevens. It's not the fastest of games we've seen, but this is the warm-up one, and they are noobs, some of them out there, so it's going to take them a little while to get used to being shot. Just adjust this. Sorry about that, just making some adjustments. So we're literally on 3 spawns each. So we've got 4 newbies out there, and then 1 guy that's quite experienced with all his HPA kit. So I think he's going to be having some fun. We have another player joining in just a minute. He arrived late, so he'll be getting out on the second game. So these games are 10-minute rounds. So still pretty even. Unfortunately, at the moment, you can't see the number of respawns. I can see it on the tablet here. I can tell you it's 5-all at the moment in terms of respawn. So at this moment in time, it's going to finish a draw if it carries on like this. They do seem to be trading off 1 for 1, so it's going to be fairly tight, I think. So it looks like we're 6-all on respawns now. It's starting to move around a little bit quicker now. I think, you know, the first time in the arena you got to find your way around, for 1, and 2, you got to get used to getting shot again. So it looks like we're what we're on now, 8 for the red and 6 for the green. Now it's 9-7, 9 for the red, 7 to the greens. So it's pretty close. So we're just coming up to the halfway stage of this game, almost up to 5 minutes, so 10-minute rounds, so we're 5 minutes into this one. Okay, so Marshall's just sorting someone out on their with their gun there. He's just showing him how to wind the mag up, to be honest. So not the quickest game of CQB we've seen, but as I say, there are some newbies in there as well as an experienced player. I think the experienced players walking around stalking them all out. I don't think I've seen him respawn that often, to be honest, so he's done quite a good job at taking the others out. So score-wise, Reds are on 12, and greens are on 9. So greens are just winning still at the moment. So only 4 respawns in it at this stage, so it does look like the greens are just edging ahead at the moment. 3 respawns in it. So just gone 3/4 distance. Okay, so last couple of minutes now of this first round. Who do we think is going to get this one? It is quite close. Still only 3 respawns different. So it's now 11 to the greens and 15 to the reds. The greens are just winning. Remember, it's the team with the least amount of respawns that wins this one.
Pew 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 pew.
So, well into the last minute now, 50 seconds left. Okay, so now up to 5 respawns different.
Chris, just to let you know.
And that is game over, game over. So let's have a look. That was a green win. So let me get that up on there. Okay, so green win. So green 15, red 19 respawns. So 1-0 to the greens. We've got a 6th player entering on this next game, I believe. So so we'll be back to 3-on-3 for the next round. So we'll be playing another game of Team Deathmatch, which will be exactly the same, just done on the number of hits that they all get. So we'll be back with that in just a minute. We'll get the players reloaded and we'll get them back out there in just a minute. Okay, so we're just waiting for the players just to get themselves ready, and we'll get out for this second game of Team Deathmatch. Just a couple of minutes now, and we're getting underway. SSG one for the first game, George. Well, it's a bit quicker than you set up, we're just waiting on you now, fella, and then we can get out there and play this second game, or your first game. So, are you ready? Okay, so sorry. Just get ready to go out for the second game, which is another game of Team Deathmatch. Hopefully this will be underway in just a minute. We're just waiting for SSD one polished off and working. They'll be going out any second now. So it's our second round of Team Deathmatch. So if you only just joined the stream, Team Deathmatch, teams have unlimited lives. It's straight shoot 'em up. Is won by total player kills. So respawn buttons will count the team kills. Team with the least respawns overall win. So what's unique to this site is that we have buttons in the respawn area. They come back to the tablet that's here in the streaming office. So every time they're pressed, it registers a respawn. Some of the later games, the number of respawns will have an impact on the objective. So on two shooter flip, it will affect your score. So so it is quite important. It makes the game a bit more tactical. But this is the first round's just a pure shoot 'em up to get them going. So looks like we're just getting the latecomer chronoed quickly, ready for this round, and then we'll be going out and playing this second round of team deathmatch. Okay, so we've got players entering the arena now. Let's get the arena cams up there. Okay, here we go. So we've got our first 3 players out in the arena. We're going to get the next team out in just a second. Marshall's just getting them all into place. Okay, so there we go. We've got our next 3 out there. So Marshall's just going to get them all in place, and then we'll get this game underway. Brad Trim, how much are the AA Org Raptors? I don't know. I'll get Will to have a look at that and come back to you.
Sorry to interrupt.
Okay, 285 I'm told, Mr. Trim, for the org. If that's the one with the if it's the ROG one, the R907, 284.99. We've got a couple of different ones, so depends which one you're referring to. But yeah, the game is underway. I'll see if I can pull up the that picture for you in the meantime. There we go. So I think that's the one you're referring to. If you just type in org on our website, it comes up. But there we go. I think they're the ones that you're referring to. Let me see. Oh, I want to do that. There we go. So there's the prices on there as well. I'll just leave that there for you for a minute, Bradley. Hopefully that answers your question. Okay, so so I didn't unmute. So yeah, I was just going to say it's very one-sided. We've got 9 kills to 1. Reds are absolutely getting massacred. So the marshal said he's going to swap the teams up, which is what I was just going to say. We'll probably have to swap the teams up on the next round. I think that's what he's saying he's going to do now. So let me just double check. Okay, yeah, so it is a little bit one-sided. Reds are on 11 respawns and greens are on 4. So Reds aren't doing particularly well. So we're definitely going to have to mix the teams up. We're going to carry on for the rest of the game. Just see how they, if they get any better. Master's going to go down to the red respawn, encourage a couple of them to push out. See if that makes any odds, or whether pushing them out just gets them killed more. But we should have one experienced player on each team. I think that's how he's done it anyway. So we've got two regular players and then 4 rentals. So hopefully he's split them that way. We had a bit of a knee slide there in the middle of the arena. I think that was our fellow with the HPA kit. So, yeah, they're about double at the moment. Reds are on 14 respawns, green are on 6. So, it's not looking too favourable for the Reds. But they are getting hits. The greens are going down as well. So, not quite at the same rate, but they are going down. So, once we get on to the next games and we incorporate the targets and stuff like that into the game, then it will encourage a lot more movement from the players as well. So this game is good to get them warmed up on, but sometimes can lead to nervous players hanging back. So certainly when we get onto the target games and the flag games and stuff like that, it will encourage movement out, and they have to push to get out there. So let's see how they get on with that. So now we're on 18 respawns for the red and 8 respawns for the green. So there's 10 respawns different. Now 9 for the green. So literally double the number of respawns for the red. So if you're wondering why the players are hanging around in the spawn, we run a 5-second respawn, so you'll notice they're coming back, waiting 5 seconds before respawning. So some of them press the button before they go back in. Some of them do it as soon as they get to the spawn area. So you'll see them pushing the button at different times. As long as they press the button before they leave the spawn again, it doesn't matter which way they do it. They've just got to press the button at some point once they've been shot. So as I say, some players come back and press the button straight away. Some wait until the 5 seconds is up and then press it on their way back out. So whatever suits. But reds are now on 22 respawns and green are on 11. So it is literally double. Okay, so we've got about 2 minutes left on this round. Okay, so
the PJ can excel.
hello Alien World Airsoft, welcome to the stream.
Let's do this.
Okay, so last 40 seconds of this round, it's still pretty much red getting slaughtered out there. 31 respawns now to the red, 13 to the greens. So green are doing a much better job. So last 30 seconds now. I think the reds are all down in their spawn area waiting to push out now. Yeah, it looks like we've got 3 newbies versus 2 experienced and 1 newbie, so we definitely need to swap the teams up. And that is game over, So that is a definitely a green win. So let me pop that up on the chat there. Let me get this up here. So let me give you the scores just for confirmation. So we had 14 green and type versus 34 red respawns. So well done, Greens. Green win again. So it's now 2-0 Greens. I think we need to mix the teams up. Looks like we've got our two regular players on the same team and the rentals all on one team. So we definitely need to swap that up. I'll speak to the in-game marshal now and get it swapped around a little bit. And when we go into the next game, hopefully we'll see a bit more fair around. We'll just get all that sorted out and get them ready for the next round. And we'll be back with you shortly. I'm just going to send it to the ad breaks while we wait for that to happen. Okay, so we're just sorting out some of the players and getting ready for the next round. So just bear with us. We're just sorting it out on the radio. So we'll be back with you in just a moment. Okay, so yeah, they're just sorting teams out ready for the next game. So hopefully about 3 or 4 minutes, and we're getting out for this next one. I'm just going to confirm with the marshal which game we're deciding on next, and I'll come back to you with some details. Okay, so yeah, the next game of the night will be two shooter flip. And, shooter flip coming next. Hopefully a couple more minutes, and we'll get this one underway. Yeah, one of our players is going to drop out, and so he's heading downstairs. So we're down to 5 players. So 3 versus 2. We're going to split the 2 regulars up, and then have the other rentals split out across them. So we'll see how these next couple of rounds go down. And see how well that one works. So, two shooter flip. So, those of you that have not joined us before on the stream, teams have unlimited lives. They must flip the targets and dominate the targets across the arena to their own team colour, and win by holding the targets by the most amount of time, basically. So, respawns count and are divided from the total time held. So, if you're over aggressive and get shot loads, then that could actually hinder your final score. So all to play for on this one. So too aggressive and you lose, not aggressive enough and you can still lose. So it's about finding a happy medium. Okay, so players are just entering the arena now. So let me get the cameras up.
Is it going to a site or is it going to be?
Okay, so they are underway. It's the team's been split up a little bit now, so let's see what difference this one makes. Hopefully, the experienced players can take the inexperienced ones under their wing, so to speak, and push them along a little bit, which seems to be happening. So let's see how this one pans out. Okay, so yeah, the spawns are a lot more even now. We're 3 to the reds, 2 to the greens by the looks of it. Now 3 all, so it's definitely working a lot more evenly now, splitting the teams up like this. So hopefully this will work. So yeah, 5 to the reds, 4 to the greens. So still staying pretty even, and we're over 3 minutes in now. So definitely working out better from this time round. So reds are just starting to lose a little bit. 9 to the reds, 6 to the green. So now 7 to the green. So just a couple of lives behind, really. Not much in it. It's definitely a lot more even game this time round. So let's see how this one continues. Just almost at the halfway point. It's a 10-minute round, so let's see how quickly they get up. Or how many lives they get up to by the time the 5 minutes is up. We've got 10 to the reds, 8 to the green at the moment. Looks like they've both spawned in at the same time then. Yeah, so 11 to the reds, 9 to the green. Another green respawn, so that's now 11:10. So it is pretty close now, a lot closer than on the previous round. There's some good shots, and they've been taken well tonight as well. So we're just over the halfway stage, just coming up to 6 minutes now. Reds are on 14, green are on 11, so still only three in it, but it does look like red are slightly behind on this game again, but only by a couple of lives this time. So 3 minutes left. There is now 5 respawns in it. Reds are just starting to fall behind a little bit, 18 to 13. So a little bit of work to do there by the Reds. Let's see how this develops. So, where are we at? 8 minutes gone, so 2 minutes left. 4 respawns. There's only 5 respawns now, so 20 to the Reds, 15 to the green. They've been given the 2-minute warning, so let's see if this speeds up. Let's see if Red can do a little bit more. Lots of shouting. Yeah, I've just turned the arena speaker on there as well, so hopefully you can hear what they're saying. But yeah, there's lots of screams, lots of noises. In fact, I think it's the experienced players, not the rentals, that are doing all the screaming. You do get the odd screamer out there. So we're just coming up to a minute left now. So there we go. 1 minute remaining. So they've got their final 1 minute push. It's still pretty even. Red are on 22 respawns, green are on 18. So still only 4 difference, but it looks like red might lose this one again. We'll see. It's still pretty close. Now there's only 3 in it.
Let's do this.
So closing few seconds now. Reds on 24, greens on 20. Looks like it might be another green win, this one. but we'll find out in a few seconds time. It's going to be pretty close. And that is game over, game over. So I can tell you that that was a green win. Well done, Greens. Green win. So red, 24 versus green 21. So that is now 3-0 Greens for the night. And Greens won on reveal time. We're flipping the targets as well. So that was a green win. So well done, Greens. I'll put the averages on there. So red average
Matt, are you there?
was 171.
Guys, I'm just going to have a 5-minute break. 5-minute break over.
And versus green average 376. So that is no, the spell. Yeah, so that was pretty much why the green team won. So well done, Greens. I don't think they were engaging the targets as much as they could have done, but they were definitely using them. So well done, Greens. As you probably heard on the radio chatter, they're just going to be on a 5-minute break now, so I'm just going to send you to the ad screen. We are going to try and get some headphones sorted to work with the radio, so I don't have to keep trying to mute the radio every time someone bursts out on the radio, so because it keeps coming out on the stream annoyingly. So we'll get that sorted as well. It's on the to-do list. So yeah, just bear with us. About 5 minutes now. Players just go grab a break. I'm just going to do some bits myself, so I'm going to turn this camera off. I'll still be here. Jump in the chat. Let us know what you think of the game so far. But we'll be back for another game of two-shooter flip in about 5 minutes. So we have got games on all weekend, and so we've got games on tomorrow night, and we've got games on Saturday and Sunday. So if you want to get booked in, 308sniper.simplybook.it. So I'll put that up in the chat as well. There you go. So 308sniper.simplybook.it to book yourself in. As I say, we've got games on tomorrow night. So tomorrow night is our Friday night game, so that's in the dark. And then Saturday and Sunday are our regular days. You can either book a half day or a full day. We've got quite a few players booked in Saturday. I think mainly full dayers as well. And then we've got a few booked in Sunday as well. So we've still got spaces. So get yourselves booked in on that one. So that'll be either half day morning, which you can do 9 till 1, or we do an an afternoon session 2 till 6, and then you can do the full day as well. Lunch is between 1 and 2. If you book a full day, lunch is
Matt, are you
included.
there?
So, and yeah, Friday night, tomorrow night, we've got games on as well, 5 till 9. So if you fancy that one in the dark, bring your torch along. But that one will be running tomorrow. As I say, we've got people booked in for that. So if you want to jump in on that one, get yourselves booked in. Okay, Marshall's just rustling the players up, and we should be good to go in just a couple of minutes. So please bear with us while we get this sorted, and we'll be getting them out for the next round of two-shot flip. Okay, so this will be our second round of two-shooter flip. We're just getting the players out in the arena now. We've got two out there already, and the other two are just entering. And yeah, we should be able to get this game underway in about a minute's time. Okay, so players are in place and the game is about to start in 3, 2, 1, and we have game on, game on. So off they go. Let's see if the Reds can win one back, or whether it's going to be another green win for the night. Okay, so just coming up to quarter distance. Reds are on 5 respawns, green are on 5 respawns. Targets are fairly even, sort of 9 apiece, bouncing backwards and forwards. So looks like they've still got 2 targets left to engage. So they've only got 18 in play, so there's still 2 out there that can be shot. But it's looking fairly even at the moment. Let's see how this progresses on. Okay, we're coming up to the halfway point, almost halfway. 10 apiece on respawns, 11 apiece on respawns now. Reds are just holding the targets a little bit more at this stage of the game, so could we have our first red win of the night? It's looking quite good at the moment. Reds are doing really well on the on holding the targets, and the respawns are even, so this could be our first red win of the night. You can certainly see a lot of red glows out there at the moment, so I think this could be. There's still 1 target out there not been engaged, and in fact now Reds have, well, at one point there they had 19 targets all red. We've now got 3 greens. Respawn's about the same, Reds on 12, greens on 11, so it's all looking fairly even at the moment. So 7 minutes gone. Reds are still being the dominant ones at the moment. Respawns are dead even, 15-15. Actually now 16 to the greens. So and targets are being held a little bit more by Reds. So I think this could be Reds' first win of the night.
Thank you for following.
Okay, so minute and a half remaining. Still looks like this could be a red victory. Red are definitely holding more targets. Let me see if I can sort that out so you can see a little bit more. There we go. So there you can see now the targets being acquired. That's how the target's being held at this moment in time. Red's on 13, green's on 7, or was 6, now 7. So still one target out there that's not been shot. Respawn wise, red are now up to 22 and green are on 18. So and green are just taking control of the arena there. 10 or 11, 8 now. We've now got all 20 targets in play. So green are now dominating the targets, but is it too little, too late? As we enter the last 30 seconds. Okay, Reds had 23 respawns, and Greens had 21 respawns, and I can tell you that Reds averaged 347 versus 208 for the green. So it's now 3-1 overall for the night to the Greens. So well done, Red, first win of the night. find out what the next game is, and we'll be getting the players ready to go out for the next game. So bear with me just while I find that out, and I'll come back to you shortly. Okay, so players are going to do a bit of a free-for-all game next. So I've not got a slide for that, but I'll put it up in the chat. Free-for-all game next. One of the players has dropped downstairs to get some food, so they're going to do a free-for-all. So basically, they're going to run around shooting each other, and excuse me, when they get shot, they're going to respawn at any outer wall. So they'll move out to one of the outer walls, so they can choose to move where the action is, all there, or they can choose to move away and respawn It's a bit of fun this one. Playing while we're waiting for one of them to eat. So they're just getting ready now to go out into the arena, and we're going to be getting this game underway. So I'll get the arena cams up anyway. There we go. So there's the arena cams up now. You can see they're all in the safe zone, waiting to go out. So we'll be getting them out on this this one in just a second. Let's get you an ETA on that. Okay, so as you probably heard, they're ready for the game start, so they're starting now. 10-minute rounds, and here we go. So watch out for the respawns here. This one's just a bit of fun though. Okay, so looks like they're still getting on quite well. This is, remember, free for all, so they're just all running around shooting each other, respawning at any outer wall. So you won't see the respawn buttons in play in this one, nor will you see the targets. It is a 10-minute game, so we're 2 minutes into it, and see who you think your winner's going to be for this one. So 3 minutes remaining of this round. At the moment, it's they're having a good crack out there. There's lots of hits and screams going on, so it looks like they're having a good time with it. Remember, this is just one of our off-piece games. It's just our free-for-all. So just out there having a bit of fun, shooting each other for shits and giggles, really. So they're respawning at any outer wall, so you won't see them using the respawn points, nor are they engaging any of the targets. So just while the numbers are uneven, while one of them's having some dinner, we just thought we'd play this free-for-all, just get them shooting each other again. So yeah, where are we at now? About 2.5 minutes left in this one. Okay, so we're just coming up towards the last minute now.
Bang bang.
Enemy spotted.
There's no way saying that player was cheating. As soon as they got shot, there was an owl hit, so you definitely know they were taking a hit. Okay, and that's game over. Game over. Okay, so next up, two of the players are just going to have a 1v1 deathmatch. So this will be just based on the number of respawns.
Right.
They are ready to go. So let me get the cameras up. And yeah, Marshall's just saying that there's no 5-second spawn in this one. It's just tap and go. So they should be coming back, tapping the spawn button and going back in. Let's see how this one pans out. Okay, so it's pretty even at the moment. There's only 2 respawns in it. And so red are on 4 and green are on 5. So there's only 1 respawn in it now. So pretty close going. And now it's 5 all, so all to play for. They are just over the halfway stage, so just gone 5 minutes, so halfway through. Okay, so 7.5 minutes gone. We're at 3/4 distance. So reds are on 6 respawns and green are on 8. So very close. Still only a respawn or 2 in it. And now with that one, so it's now red on 7 and green on 8. So 1 respawn difference with just coming up to 2 minutes remaining. Okay, so closing few seconds now, 20 seconds left. So let's see who has got this 1-1. So there is 1 respawn in it. I'm not going to give it away now. Let's see if you can work out who it is. It's now actually 2 respawns different. Okay, so yeah, that was a red win. Red had 8 respawns.
One guy is just gonna grab 3.
Green had 10, so won by 2 respawns in the end. So well done, red player. You won that one. So players are going to go and grab some drinks and that, and then we're going to have a look at what game we're going to play next. Hopefully everyone will be fed and watered by then, and we'll have our full teams back in again. So next game is going to be another 1v1 deathmatch. So, and I think he said it was George versus Luke. So just a minute or two while they get out there, and then we'll be getting this next round underway. Okay, so players are just entering the arena now. There we go. So we'll just make sure they're all ready to go, and we'll get this round started. Okay, and they're off. So 3, 2, 1, game on. So George is the green player and Luke is the red player. Luke's respawning in the top middle camera and George on the top left camera. So let's see how this one pans out. So a little bit of action here in the centre of the arena, and well, I don't actually see who shot who first there, but it looks like they both called it. So yeah, I think it was Both took a hit there. So well played, do so being honest about it. Let's see who gets this next point. So George has been shot 3 times now, and Luke twice. So Luke's slightly in the lead by 1. Three all now, make that 4-3, sorry. So George is losing slightly at the moment, just by 1. 4-3 in Luke's favour. And now 4 all, so really tight. They're trading life for life. Will one of them take a clear lead? Just coming up to the 4-minute mark. So Luke's still just in the lead. 4 respawns to Luke, 5 to George. So Luke's just pipping him at the moment. Who got the shot there? That was George that got that. So 5 all now. So neck and neck as we hit the halfway point. Okay, so it's now 7 to George, 8 to Luke. So George has taken the advantage for the first time, but I think he's just got shot there. So 8 all now. Yep. So just come up to a 7-minute mark. So I got about 3 minutes left now. Let's see how they get on with this. Who do you think's going to win this one, Luke or George? It's quite close. They seem to trade life for life for life. No one's taken a clear lead as yet. So Luke has now taken a slight lead advantage. Sorry, I mean George has. George is on 8 and Luke is on 10. So although I think was that. Oh no, that was Luke again. So 11 lives lost to Luke, 8 to George. So George is just winning now by 3. It's the first time one of them's taken a clear, comfortable lead.
Enemy spotted.
Finish him!
Okay, so just coming up to 9 minutes now. 1 minute left.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
So 45 seconds left. It's still George in the win. George has got 8 and Luke on 11. So still just George at the moment. And he's just increased that lead because Luke's just respawned again. So we're now up to 12 for Luke, 8 for George. And George has found his rhythm, I think. Luke on 13, George on 8. So this could be a George win. And that is game over, game over. So that is a green win. Put that in there. There we go. There's the official score at the end of it. I think that makes it like 4-1 to the Greens so far tonight. Next, and then we'll get to it. Okay, so Chloe's going to finish, I think, tonight with some timed runs. They're going to run through the engage targets as far as possible. We're just going to end the stream coverage and concentrate on that for tonight. So thanks for having us. We will be back probably tomorrow, definitely Saturday and probably Sunday. So stay with us. And we'll be on the next stream.
Game over.